Good evening. Um, Happy Tuesday. Uh, Sorry, this coat, trench coat is being getting in the way. Trying to make myself comfortable. So yesterday we brought up a very inflammatory, what could be, what probably would be a very inflammatory topic, racism, right? Like lynching and Jim Crow law, racial segregation. Again, they are crimes. I mean, you cannot kill a person like that, right? It's wrong. Yeah, white people killed black people back in the days. That's wrong. I mean, you shouldn't do that. It's crime. It's a murder. Okay, but we are trying to understand why they did those things to black men. Okay, it was always lynching. Basically, you are hanging a black man, this bunch of white guys hanging a black man on a tree. That's what lynching is, right? It's never a black woman, it's always black man. White man killing, bunch of white guys killing one black man on a tree. So why did they do that? Well, it's wrong. It's murder, it's crime. I'm not justifying it. I'm trying to understand. Why? Because we want to understand everything. Why did these white guys hate this black man so much, so intensely, back in the days? Okay, why is that? Was that the case? And my guess would be ultra interracialism. Okay, for example, back in the days, Jews, they are not white people. Jews. We are talking about Jacob and his 12 sons, Israel. Okay, he later renamed by God to be Israel, right? Um, I'm sure it means something. El, probably like El in many languages, le or El, right? Le in France, El in what? Spanish, and it means God. Okay, also the, like theology, the. This article, definite article, it means God too. Do you think that's coincidence? I don't think so. It's like the God. Okay, I think it has some connection there. So El means God in Hebrew, I think, right? Something like that. So Israel probably means, well, I don't know, from God. I don't know. Emmanuel, God is with us, right? Probably Imma means with, and Nu probably means us. Emmanuel, El, so God with us, God. That will be my guess. I don't know Hebrew, right? Um, but nous in French it means us, we, right? Nas, also in what Portuguese, nas means we, so and right. So that will be my guess. But back in the days when Israel had 12 kids and they kind of grew up and became young men, young adults, 12, most of them. And I think Israel, Jacob had also one daughter. What's her name? Dinah? I don't know. And she was raped by neighboring tribe guy, a guy in neighboring tribe. So brothers of this sister, brothers of this Jacob's daughter, got really, really angry. So what did they do? They committed mass murder. They killed all the men in that tribe just because their sister was raped. She was not killed. She was just raped. It's just hurt feelings, basically. That's what rape is. I mean, she wasn't injured. She wasn't physically injured. She may give birth to this baby because back in the days, I don't think there was anything like abortion technique. So there were actually some. I'm not sure if it actually worked, but they did some wild plants were used for abortion, but I'm not sure if it actually worked or not. Okay, but I mostly it was just hurt feelings of this sister of those 12 sons, Jacob's sons. Just she got, I mean, she wasn't injured or anything. Her feeling got hurt, rape. Okay, that's what it is. Unless she got pregnant, then we have a big issue. Why? Because back in the days they don't have abortion clinic, all right. But nowadays, fortunately, we do. Okay, but still, yes, rape can be a big deal, especially because and also rape can be very dangerous too because woman get hurt, can get seriously injured in during the rape. So yeah, I'm not minimizing, underrating the harmfulness of rape. Yeah, rape is very very bad. It can be very dangerous. They can kill the girl because they don't want to go to jail. Yeah, rape, murder, it happens all the time, right? So I'm not underrating rape. What I'm saying is, in that particular incident, when Jacob's daughter got raped by this one guy, it was not gang rape. It was just one guy in that tribe, and as a revenge, Jacob's 12 sons, most of them, they massacred. They killed all the men in that tribe. It's a mass murder in revenge. Kind of disproportionate, right? Because this guy and also his family, they came to see Jacob and, hey, why don't you let our boy marry your daughter? Okay, and basically Jacob's answer and his son's answer was no. Okay, but yeah, they deceived them, whatever. Yeah, then so yeah, they were not this Israelites. Okay, they are not Jews. So, but Jews they do this what not castration or foreskin cutting. I forgot. Yeah, they do this plastic surgery with penis, right? What's it called? I forgot. Do I have that? Yeah, yeah. Because they say it's hygienic, it's cleaner and healthier if you cut off the whole foreskin of your penis. So yeah, I had that surgery. I forgot what it's called. So yeah, they asked those older men in the tribe to, yeah, then you need to have this surgery in your penis so that we give you our daughter. That's the custom, and so they was very smart. And then yeah, all these young guys were hurting, still recovering from that surgery, and then that's when these 12 sons of Jacob killed them all. Okay, very smart. So and also in the Bible, book of Leviticus or whatever, Numbers, whatever. This most, you know, let me look up one word. Give me one second. So give me one second. Give me one second. Um, so the yeah mosaic. That's the term I learned from my friends. Uh, what does mosaic mean? Isn't it like mosaic? Is it like some kind of decoration pattern? Mosaic? Yeah, the mosaic decoration, right? I guess some people use the adjective as mosaic related to something related to Moses. Okay, interesting. So, yeah, I mean, I used to say Mosesian, but I guess mosaic is established adjective for that same thing. Yeah, so Mosaic law, it says, do not give your daughter or son to heathens, Gentiles, because Jews they saw themselves as God's chosen people, somebody who's superior race than any other tribes, any other neighboring nations, neighboring races. So Jews are by definition racist because they see themselves as superior race to everyone else. Okay? Nobody told you this, have you? Have they? I'm just being logically consistent. What's a racism? You think you are superior to somebody else just because of your race. That's Jewish. In the Old Testament, they think they are the God's chosen people, and Philistines, all these Arabs are inferior to them. Yes, just because they are Jews, God's chosen people. They're superior race. Isn't that racism? It is. It is. Okay. If that's the definition of racism, you know, your race makes you a superior person. So, um, give me a second. I'm chatting with my friend. Um, but is it bad? I mean, it resulted in death of many men because these 12 sons of Jacob, they thought their race, Jews, are superior. So when these guys from some other tribe, other race, probably they are all Middle Eastern, by the way. They are not whites and blacks and Asians and Indians. They are not that different. That's just all Middle Eastern browns. Okay, but Jews, uh, they still thought, perhaps still thinks, Jews, they still perhaps think that they're all browns, but they still think to they are superior to other Arabs, whose skin tone is exactly the same. They are just browns. They are not white or black. They're just brown people. Okay. All right. Do I believe white people are superior to black people? No, absolutely not. I don't believe that. Do I think Asian or Korean is superior to other races? No, I don't believe that. I'm very egalitarian. I believe every race is all beautiful. They just have different sets of talents, different talent sets. You know, blacks are good at athletics, you know, sports, music, dancing. That's what blacks are good at. They're not they're not especially good at mathematics. So, for example, African Americans, okay? That's mostly Asians, Indians. We are good at mathematics. Yeah, or come to programming. Asians, Indians. Okay, we are good at those. Arabs, they are good at arts, architecture, fine art. Nobody can do as good as Middle Easterns. The Muslim mosques, Islamic mosques, they're by far more beautiful than the most beautiful churches, for example. Okay? Christian churches. Yes, Islam, they are fantastic artists. All right. Have you seen the studio of Al Jazeera network? Oh, the interior design is just is art. But if you see Fox News, their news desk or CNN news desk, it look like ghetto compared to Al Jazeera. Okay, nobody can compete with Middle Easterns, Arabs when it comes to art, fine art, architecture, interior designing. No, nobody can compete with Arabs. Okay, they are the best artists. Okay, then what's white people's talent? They are good lookers. They look very beautiful. White people are very, very, very beautiful people. Their look, their appearance. Yeah, their skin is white. That's very beautiful color. Light skin. I'm not saying brown or black is ugly. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is white people, they are exceptionally beautiful because it's so rare occurrence that a human being has a white skin, blue eyes, blonde hair, red hair. That's only white people. Only white people has that. Okay, so yeah, they're exceptionally beautiful people. Okay, so go back to lynching. I guess this black guy, maybe he had sex with a white girl, whether it was rape or consensual basis. So I think that's why all these white guys were so angry at this one black man who had sex with beautiful young white girl. That would be my guess. I'm not saying we should lynch those ethnic non-white men. I'm not saying that because that would be a murder. I don't advocate for any crime. No. What I'm saying is, I think that would be my theory. That's it. Okay. I'm talking about slender, young, beautiful white woman. I'm not talking about some obese, ugly, old white women. No, I'm not saying that. Ultra interracialism, it only prohibits ethnic men and beautiful, young, slender white women. Or if she's blonde and young, okay, even if she may be a little bit obese, but she's blonde, so she has extra value, and so yeah, she need to get a white man. Get a white girl, get a white man, white girl. Get a white man, white girl. Get a white man, white girl. If I ever write a rap song again, probably that will be the repeating theme. I mean, in this one rap song. Get a white man, white girl. Okay, so. Anyway, what else? Okay, so in Boston, about 2 weeks ago, probably a month ago, right now it's like September 2019. Weather is so nice, it's very beautiful, it's like autumnal weather, you know, yeah, it's beautiful, the temperature is just perfect. I love autumn. Autumn is my favorite season of all seasons. I love autumn. Then I love spring. And then I love winter. I don't like summer very much. Why? Because I run. When I run in the summer, I sweat too much. Okay? Winter is good because when I run, it cools me down so I don't sweat. I love running in the winter. Okay? Summer is my least favorite. Okay? Because I get to sweat too much when I run. Anyway, so about a month ago, there's this straight pride in Boston, Massachusetts, and there are a lot of counter protesters like anti-fa, young, dumb, liberal kids. Okay, they are the fascists. They say they are anti-fascism. No, but they are the fascists. They don't tolerate anything, anyone who disagree with them. That's fascism, dictatorship, right? You don't tolerate anyone who disagree with you. So there is a lot of anti-fa people counter-protesting, and many of them got violent because that's what they are, anti-fa, antifa. They are very violent people, and they got arrested. And Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said, "Yeah, we'll help those arrested anti-fa people because AOC, she is extreme far left liberal. She endorses anti-fa's violence." Okay, so that's why she's trying to get them out of jail. That's Alexandra Ocasio Cortez. With these crazy, snaky, satanic, devilish eyes, right? Whatever. So, yeah, how come gay pride is okay but straight pride is not okay? That's double standard, right? Now, you have Black Lives Matter movement, right? Pro black, like black pride, that kind of movement. And everybody's okay with that. But if some people say white pride, pro white, then everybody condemns those white people as white supremacists, KKK, neo Nazis. And that's wrong. Why? Why? Because it's double standard. Why pro black pride is okay, but pro white and white pride is not okay. You should be okay with both of them, or not okay with either of them. Okay, at least be consistent. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, don't be. If you want racial equality, you should start from yourself. Don't hate white people just because they are white, because that's definition of racism. Okay, I mean, it was in Die Hard too, right? Die Hard too. There's this was Samuel L. Jackson and Bruce Willis. So I love that movie, Die Hard too. Was it what Die Harder or something? I don't know. Yeah. So Bruce Willis called Samuel L. Jackson as a racist because he hated white people just because of their skin color. Okay, so it is racism. If you think, if you hate somebody just because that person's race, or if you think that person's inferior to you just because of that person's race, that's what racism is. Okay, so yeah, this Jacob and all these Old Testament people, they are very much racist. Jesus, yeah, very much racist. Because Jesus thinks, yeah, all these biblical characters, they're all 100% racists. All, because they're all Jews and they believe in racial superiority. And it's not, it's not even race. They're all browns. It's ethnicity, ethnic origin. So it's something a lot worse than racism. They despised other brown people like Arabs. They disregarded them as heathens and Gentiles. There's every single character in Old Testament, New Testament. Well, New Testament they start to change a little bit. So Old Testament is kind of conservative. New Testament is a little bit more liberal, in a sense that they start to reach out to Gentiles and heathens, like Saint Paul. Right? They start to diversify, right? So to Jews, Caucasians, they are like Gentiles and heathens. Okay. Jews, they are Middle Easterns. They're browns, brown people. Okay, so in their standard, yeah, Caucasians, white people, they are just inferior, one of those inferior Gentiles, heathens, outsiders, who are not chosen by God. Okay, so uh, I understand this is not kind of like difficult kind of topic to hear and also to talk about, but well, somebody has to do it, right? Let it be me. Why? Because I have a lot of equity cushion going on. People love me, okay? So, I mean, I try to be cute. I try to be pretty. I try to be nice. So, I don't think anybody want to hurt me. So, I get away with a lot of things. Yeah, because I'm pretty, I'm cute, and people love me. So, yeah, I go get away with a lot of things. I do whatever I want, you know? Yeah, so uh, it does pay to do hair every morning, take a bath every morning, Monday to Friday, smell nice. Look, I'm not saying I look nice. I try to look nice, and people appreciate that. At least I'm trying. Do I look nice? I don't know. I try, and people nowadays I'm really getting a lot of respect from people. Why? Because I'm advertising. I have called two more radio talk shows today before work. Like what time? Like 6:30, all in the morning. Yeah, some political radio talk show are very early in the morning, and very late in the evening. So before work and after work, okay, two more radio talk show that I talk to. So yeah, I declared my candidacy, of course. So like maybe words are not getting out that fast, but still people can tell maybe I'm somebody important maybe. Okay, so I'm running for state Alaska State Senate. So when they see me because I'm official candidate, maybe they kind of sense that I'm somebody important or somebody who's trying to be important. Okay, yeah. So it has just filing this paper, to be on to run for Alaska Senate. It has brought me a lot of positive changes. Okay, it's been less than 1 week since I filed. Well, today's Tuesday. I filed it last Wednesday. Okay, uh, I'm already getting a lot of more respect, and I like it. Okay, a lot more attention, more respect from people. I like it. Okay, so okay, we'll take a break. All right, so let's take a break, and then we'll possibly get back to mathematics. Possibly, because I kind of miss it. All right, so okay, let's take 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah. Let's do the mathematics, shall we? Sure. Why not? Hmm. I don't know what we did yesterday. And whatever, whatever. We'll just erase this and I have no idea what we did yesterday, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so whatever we may have done yesterday, I'm sure I can remember, and you too. Okay, so I'm sure we can jog up our memories and just wing it. Okay, so I don't think I need this trench coat. House has warmed up quite a bit, so alright. So you gotta wash my face. Uh, so did I eat for lunch? I ate like fried chicken gizzards and fried liver, mashed potato, which I rarely do. I do it like maybe once a quarter, maybe if that. It was good. Okay, I say every once in a while, sugar and fat. It's not too bad. Once in a while, if you do it sparingly, in moderation. Okay, so yeah, they have their own purposes. Even cheese. Okay, okay, yeah. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna take this off too. It's too stiff. It make oh my neck. I wanna relax. So I wanna relax. So whew. Yeah, it was I came home at regular time, like 5:30, but still, it was uh, a little bit busy today at work, just a little bit. I got a lot done, so yeah, a lot. Okay. All right. By the way, uh, you have to be very careful, no matter where you live. Okay, because I'm not saying you should be mistrusting people, but don't be so naive either. Okay, if some people approach you, uh, probably because they want either money or sex. That's why they are approaching you, random strangers. Okay, so don't be so naive, right? Yeah, when I was traveling in some European countries, there's this guy who speaks perfect English, better English than mine, no accent. Okay, so because I guess because these people are smart, con man, right? They knew They can tell I'm tourist, most likely from America. So they start speaking English to me, and yeah, what they want, money. They were like, "Oh, I'm your tour guide." I don't need a fucking tour guide, man. I came to. I'm traveling by myself because I love adventure. I don't want tour guide. He was so persistent, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Don't be naive, alright. So anyway, uh, okay. So I think I can't remember what we were doing. We were doing GCD and LCM, right? So G of A and B was So we are converting A into a set, right? So TA, not tau, but TA, greatest common divisor, TA intersection, uh, TB, and LCM is TA, least common multiple, union TB, right? It's regular multi-set union and regular multi-set. Wait a minute. Well, tau that, because these guys are multi-sets. You have to multiply everything in there. That's tau function or pi. Okay, but pi is like sigma. You need some index, right? But tau function, you don't need any indexing. Its input is a set. You multiply everything in the set. That's tau function. So it's easier than, because it's so simple. It's a lot easier than pi. Which is pi index, pi variable, I from 1 to n, whatever. You don't want to deal with that shit. Okay, so yeah, tau. Okay, and then a times b is tau of ta strict union. Okay, strict union. It's not regular multi-set union that does the minimum, maximum, blah blah blah, right? We don't do that. Okay. Mm. So yeah, in this multi-set intersection, yeah, there has to be some kind of minimum function, but we try to get rid of minimum and maximum function. I don't know. I don't recall how we did that. I don't think we can get rid of minimum maximum. Oh, okay. Okay, before we continue the mathematics, I gotta tell you one more thing. When I was in Taekwondo school in South Korea, I had many different this masters, like grandmasters, who taught us Taekwondo. And we did sparring sometimes without wearing helmet, without wearing these cushions. But we kind of try, because that's the technique that this superb Taekwondo grandmasters taught us. Yeah, don't hit, but stop just before kick or punch. Like stop right there, okay? Instead of actually going through and punching somebody, then yeah, you don't need any cushions or helmet. Yeah, just stop right before you hit somebody. Yeah, we did that kind of sparring, and it was very cool. Okay. Yeah. Because there's no need for injuries. Come on, broken nose, bruises. No, there's no need for that. So yeah, we can trust each other, and you stop right before we hit them, right? And we kind of know, yeah, you got me. Oh, you got me, yeah. Or you dodge or block, or block and dodge at the same time. But we know when this person got me, right? got us, whatever. Yeah. So now it's incumbent upon us. It's our job to find this ABLG equivalence, equality, okay? Why this guy is equal to these two guys multiplied together? Oh, I have an idea, okay? Because uh, TA, strict union, TB is equal to, well, first of all, we, in this case, we need to double count, okay? So it's, well, first of all, TA union TB is equal to T in a multi-set setting, TA strict union TB minus TA intersection TB, right? Which means minus, okay, it's opposite of strict union, okay, so you can pass it over and it becomes strict union, alright, so TA strict union TB is equal to TA regular union multi-set union TB strict union TA union TB, okay. So that's how we are going to go about proving this ABLG theorem, alright? So, good. We are making good progress here. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. We are double counting the intersection part, alright? Mm-hmm. I'm kind of getting why, if you multiply this together, why this it has to be true. I'm kind of getting it, okay? Uh, it will be like this, okay? So we are at brainstorming stage, so we can cut some corners here. We are allowed to do so because we are brainstorming, okay? We get mathematical rigor later, alright? Once we get the idea, once we start to understand, once we understood what's going on here. So, tau of TA intersection TB multiplied by tau TA union TB, okay, is equal to tau of TA intersection TB, and you have strict union, which is union circle, okay, and tau. So yeah, I will use strict union, okay. You can see this, right? Is it too light? Well, it's kind of close by, so you can still see this. Okay, so tau A union tau B. Okay, so and it's this. You see this? Yeah. And this is same as tau of T of A strict union T of B, which is tau of uh, yeah, we got it, which is A times B. A times B. And this guy is AGB multiplied by ALB. So that's QED. So that's the proof of ABLG theorem. Okay, we finally got it. Boy, it took us a long time, right? Woo! Oh. Oh. What is T function? Yeah, it's prime factors. Okay, set of prime factors of A. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm satisfied with this proof. All right, so we are not gonna go any further than this. Yeah, the lemmas. Why don't you go ahead and prove it? Okay, so I don't have time for it. Yeah. Somehow I'm very tired. Because I worked a lot today. Okay, and so I gotta eat some food and uh, yeah, I'm a little bit tired today. And also enough mathematics, but I do need to write this down. So I'm gonna write this down. The proof of not LGBT theorem, but ABLG theorem. Okay, I need to write this down because I think it's a very beautiful proof. And this theorem, we're gonna call it double counting theorem, but we're not gonna prove it. All right, we'll leave it to somebody else, or I'll leave it to you. Double counting theorem. Okay, so. Oh boy. confusing tau and t. I'm struggling to stay awake now because oh man, I was so sleepy, but I didn't take a nap. Okay, so so I was at work. I was busy, so I couldn't. I didn't take a nap. Okay, so all right. Yeah, I'm satisfied with this proof. All right. So okay. Phew. Let me try to think a little bit. Hmm. We'll get back to our prime objective to find a function that can calculate nth prime number. Okay, prime number function. What is nth prime number? First prime number is 2. Second prime number is 3. Third prime number is 5. Fourth prime number is 7. Fifth prime number is 11. Alright? Can we find a fixed form, closed form formula to calculate nth prime number, p of n, the prime number function? Okay. Before that, we want to calculate pi function, which is a prime counting function. Given number n, how many prime numbers are there? Each of which is less or equal to n, the prime counting function, right? So that's our prime objective. Okay. We are just building our armory, building our weapons to attack that proof. We want that proof. Okay, we are building foundations here. Preliminaries, prerequisites. That's what we are studying. And we are taking a very different approach from our predecessors, past number theorists. We're taking a very brand new path here. We're breaking grounds. Whether we get there or not, we don't know, but we're doing it for fun. And maybe we have faith, hope, belief. Okay. See, I'm religious, alright, so. But I'm really getting very tired, alright, so let's take a break, okay? I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue this tonight because I'm just dead tired because I was busy, I didn't take a nap, so oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm sleepy, really. Okay. So what we are trying to achieve here is this. Because during the cigarette break, I thought about it. we we are not doing anything fancy. Okay, we are doing is we are trying to translate this Eratosthenes sieve, that algorithm. I mean, if you know what Eratosthenes sieve is, and if you know a computer programming language, yeah, implementing Eratosthenes sieve is not difficult at all. It's fairly elementary. Okay, but we are trying to translate from that computer programming language that implements Eratosthenes sieve. We are translating that computer programming language into mathematical language. That's all we are doing. It's nothing fancy, really. Okay. Why are we doing this? Because we are curious. Okay. We just want to know. We want to see what it looks like, what it would look like. Maybe it doesn't have any practical value, or it's like pure mathematics kind of. Okay, I don't want to sound elitism or elitist like or anything like that, but we're just curious. Okay. All right. So let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. We don't care about 1, alright? So, or 0. Um, so Eratosthenes, let's get back to the basic. Okay. You circle 1 and you cross out or underline all the multiples of 2, right? And then you circle 3 because it's not underlined yet, and you underline its multiple, right? And 4 is already underlined, so you circle 5 and then you underline its multiple. 6 is already underlined, so it's composite. 7 and then 11. Okay? So that's Eratosthenes' sieve. Okay. Let's do one more. Okay, let's say 12. 12 is how many times is underlined? By 2, by 3, by 4, and by 6. Okay? 2, 3, 4, 6. That's it. Popular guy, popular gal. All right. So, I think a while ago we defined this prime set of primes. So P top 11 is all the primes that's less than 11, okay? Less or equal to 11. So, pi 11 is absolute value of this prime set, P top 11 is 5. Alright? So how do you express that? It's, boy. Yeah, it has to do with the set theory. We're going to express this in terms of set theory, okay? So, oh boy, yeah, it's a brain joker, okay? That's why we're doing this. It's a challenge. All right. Maybe 12 is too big a number, okay? Let's reduce it. Let's make a simpler example. We'll stop at 7. No. We'll stop at 3. Okay? we'll stop at 4. How about that? P4. Pi 4. Why? Because pi 4, I mean P4, P top 4 is, first of all, we have all the number set, okay? So we call it N4, okay? N4. Well, let's define N4, okay? So N4 is all the numbers less than or equal to 4, okay? More than 1. So that's N4. So P4 is equal to N4 minus, we also call it C4. Okay, so what is C4? C4 is all the composites. All the composites below or equal to 4. Okay, so basically what we are saying is N4 is P4 union C4. Okay, and also it's a strict union as well, because P4 and C4, they don't have an intersection. Okay, they're like kind of independent. Okay, so what's that term that we used when they don't have any intersection? Disjoint. Yeah. When they don't have an intersection, these two sets, we call them disjoint to each other, right? Yeah. Okay. Because they are disjoint, this is another property that holds. So counting function, so it converts a set into a number. Okay. Yeah, because the intersection is empty set. Okay. All right. So how many multiples of 2 are there in this upper set, in the N12? So yeah, we do need to think about multiple set of multiples. Okay, so you have what, m set of multiples. Okay, multiples of 2, each of which is 12 or less. Okay. Oh man, yeah, it become very complex. And if we exclude the number 2 from this set, we have to come up with some kind of notation for that. Proper multiple set, okay? My brain is not quite working now, okay? So, because I'm just running out of energy. I'm just sleepy. I feel like sleeping, but if I fall asleep now, then I wake up in the middle of night, which is fine. Maybe I read some books for a couple of hours and I fall right back to sleep. Uh, we call it two circle top 12, okay? You are eliminating this two. You have everything else. Okay? Alright. Okay, well, I think it's this. Okay, I think the P set, okay, hypothetically, set P, yeah, I'm struggling now because I'm getting really sleepy. But let's at least make hypothesis. Okay, P of 12 is equal to N of 12 minus union I from 1, I mean, no, I from 2 to um, 12 divided by 2. Okay, so that's 6, right? M I circle 12. I think that's what this is. Alright. So this set, this a proper multiple set, okay, set of multiples of 2, but you're excluding 2, okay? Um, those are the set of composites. Alright, so if you unionize all the composites, All right, so basically this term is C top 12. Okay, all the composites. And if you get rid of all the composites from this old set of numbers, then you get prime numbers. Okay, we are trying to extract in something very pure, prime numbers, not mixed ones like composites. Okay, like extracting pure gold, silver, diamond from mining. All right, so I'm not trying to be racist. Mixed race people, they are beautiful. Okay, so there's nothing inferior about them. No, they are beautiful. Period. Okay, so don't get me wrong. Okay, we are doing mathematics. We are not doing politics. Right. All right. So okay. I went to a grocery store during the lunch, and I love dogs. They're so cute. There's this dog in a car in the parking lot when its owner went shopping in this grocery store. He was like looking at me like this. That's so cute. Bored. I love dogs. They're so cute. I love kids. They're beautiful, but I just don't want to raise them. That's all. Yeah, I think this is correct. Okay, and so when you think about composite, we can stop at the half point because seven times 2, 14. That's more than 12, right? So the upper half don't have any multiples in this set. Only the lower halves have multiples within this set. Okay, what is it's not 12 but 11. Okay, 11 divided by 2 is 5.5, right? So we need to floor that. So 11 divided by 2 and floor that, floor function. And more efficiently, it's 11 quotient 2. When you Euclidean division, yeah, what's the quotient when you divide 11 by 2? 5. So we stop at 5. Okay? Yeah, in general, yeah, let's do it. P top T, T for top, okay, is equal to N top T, T for top, upper limit, okay, minus uh, T quotient 2, go there, and I from 2, and then you have multiple set, but proper set because you don't count the very first element. So that's why we do I circle, okay? And you have T. Okay, so that's the prime set function, and if you put absolute value on both sides, that's your closed form formula for prime counting function. Okay. Of course, it's not algebraic. Okay, so it's kind of cheating, right? But you can convert that into algebraic form. Why? Because uh, this is not even multi-set. Okay, it's regular set, so it's a lot easier. Okay, and do we have formula for that? Yeah, we have formula for how to calculate this unions number of set. This absolute value. Okay, so and also, but of course, inside of this multiples union, yeah, there are intersections. Okay, but so what? Okay, we know what this is. Okay, it goes from 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so but for today, I think we got enough. We have made enough progress, so we're gonna finish I mean, at least we'll take a break, but enough mathematics. No more mathematics tonight, okay? Because mathematics is exciting, but it takes a lot of energy. All right, so. Oh boy. So let me write this down, okay? So. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh, good. Oh man. Yeah, why am I so tired? Well, weather change. When weather changes, temperature changes, our body consumes extra energy to adjust to this brand new body, this ambient temperature. Okay, so I think that's one of the reasons I'm so tired. Okay, so and also I did a lot of exercise during the lunchtime. Yeah. Yeah. But I ate very well during the lunch. Okay, and in the morning I ate good fruits. Okay, like raspberries. So nutritionally speaking, yeah, I'm doing just fine. But, yeah, I haven't had my dinner yet, but yeah, we'll take a break, okay, and we'll get some fresh air. But mathematics wise, no, no more mathematics tonight, okay? So we'll put this away. We made very good progress tonight, okay? So we'll think about those set of multiples that we call M. We'll explore that, unionizing all this set of multiples. You know, there are intersections. They are like what? Yeah, like least common multiple. Okay, that's why it's gonna come in handy because we know a lot about least common multiple. Yeah, so we'll explore that tomorrow because there's whole new chapter, which is very exciting. Okay, there are a lot to do, a lot to discover. We'll do it. Okay, we are getting somewhere, right? We're making progress. So, all right, let's take 5 minutes. Okay, but no more mathematics. Oh. We had enough of that. Ah. I got something to talk about. What is it? Yeah, Justice Ginsburg. All right. I used to hate her so much when I was in law school. That's why so many law school girls hated me because to this female law school students, mostly liberal, Justice Ginsburg was their hero, and I openly criticized her because she used to be activist when she was not Supreme Court justice, feminist, feminism. She was a vocal activist, and when she became justice, she became a judicial activist. So she is the one who is very vocally and openly so. She didn't even bother hiding it, her judicial activism. She was not a neutral justice. She was very polar, very biased toward liberalism, feminism. Just like Justice Scalia or Justice Thomas, okay? Yeah, like far right, far left, okay, so Justice Sotomayor, Justice Kagan. Yeah, all these female justices, they're heavily liberal. And Justice O'Connor, she's not conservative either. I guess she's kind of half and half. Like Justice Roberts, okay? But Justice Kavanaugh, Justice Gorsuch, yeah, they are fairly conservative, okay? So Justice Ginsburg did not complain about this politics in Supreme Court, but she is now complaining. Why? Because Supreme Court has become more conservative. When Supreme Court was liberal, she didn't complain about this politicization of Supreme Court. But now that it became liberal, conservative, she's now complaining. She is acting like a child, and naturally so. Why? Because there's this Korean saying that says, as you grow older, become an old man, old woman, like in their 70s, 60s, and not 60s, but 70s, 80s, they more become like babies. Why? Yeah, because they are weak and dependent, just like babies are. You need caretakers, just like babies do need caretakers. Very young people like babies, and very old people in their 90s, 80s. Yeah, it's like circle. They go all the way back, just like they were when they were babies, when they become okay. A baby is just born, came to existence, right? Very old people who are about to die. Now they are about to go into non-existence. It's to opposite direction. Non-existence to existence, that's babies. And old people who are about to die, existence to non-existence. It's just opposite direction. So there's some similarity there. So babies and old people, very old people, they are both dependent, and they throw anger tantrum. They become like babies, childish. That's Justice Ginsburg right now. Okay. She sleeps a lot. She fell asleep during the ceremonies, whatever. Okay. There are a lot of pictures that captures that Justice Ginsburg falling asleep. Okay. But she would retire. Why? Because she wants to hold on to this political activism, judicial activism, keeping this Supreme Court liberal. Because if she retires, guess what? You'll be all conservative. President Trump will be nominating and appointing 3 conservative justices. Justice Gorsuch, Justice Kavanaugh, and next one. Okay? Yeah. So that's what liberals are so afraid of. Maybe that's why they are trying to impeach President Trump, impeach Justice Kavanaugh, because they feel threatened. All right? So it's all politics. But Justice Ginsburg, I kind of sympathize with that lady because now that I want to retire to my bed. I want to sleep. But I'm still holding on. I guess Justice Ginsburg feels the same way. She does. I'm sure she does want to retire, but she's holding on. So she and I we're kind of in the same situation because I want to retire to my bed. I want to go to bed. I'm sleepy. Well, I'm holding on. Okay. So yeah, I kind of sympathize with her in a way because ever since I declared my candidacy for Alaska State Senate last week, I became very bland in public. Not here though. I guess I became a more rounded individual where I'm more embracing, less criticizing, perhaps more loving, right? I mean, I talked about if prisoners, homeless people does not want to work, we'll basically kill them and sell their body parts. But perhaps there's better solution than that. Perhaps. Perhaps we can show them some love and in a way lead them toward diligence and discipline. Perhaps. Okay. Um, would Jesus approve that idea? If they don't want to work, we kill them and sell their body parts. Would Jesus approve that idea? I'm not sure. But prisoners, homeless people, and criminals, they want to survive, right? So somebody have to pay for their food, and should it be innocent, law-abiding, and hardworking people who are gonna feed these useless garbage people who poop everywhere, urinate everywhere, who go out and kill people, steal from people, criminals and homeless people? Should us, we, law-abiding, hardworking people, pay for their food? Because we are not Jesuses. We cannot multiply bread. We cannot perform miracles. We are not sons and daughters of God. We're just people. We don't have that divine superhero power that Jesus had. I go hiking and I get to see this all these garbages. The homeless people, they just don't care. They just trash everywhere, poo, urinate everywhere. I mean, am I being selfish? Just because it hurt my feelings? What? I want them dead? Right. Because if we implement that policy, okay, if you don't want to work, yeah, then we'll kill you and sell your body part. But actually, it's not. We are not going to kill them. We'll just let them starve to death because we are not going to feed them. Okay. But they have to be in jail though. Homeless people. Why? Because they're trashing the street, and that's health hazard. They carry pathogens, bugs, bed bugs. Okay, we cannot let them just roam around, sleep around in the street. We have to put them in jail because they pose public hazard, health hazard, crime hazard, whatever. Okay, they need to be in jail. Okay, so I think it's a sound policy. Now, if some people want to fund their food, shelter, yeah, you can donate your own money and feed these homeless people, criminals who don't want to work. If you do not want to see them die. But when it comes to taxpayers like me who do not want to feed them, because that's just, we think that's unfair. Let's say there's 50% of US population, conservatives, okay? But the other 50% of US population are liberals. They want to donate their own money to feed these criminals and homeless people who do not want to work. Yeah, let them, yeah, donate to prison with your own money. But don't force us, conservatives, who do not want to feed them because they are lazy and they don't care about law, they commit crimes, they don't care about other people, they poop, pee everywhere, they kill people, they rape people. No, fuck no, we're not gonna feed them. We'd rather see them die because we are conservatives. We are more like tough love. Liberals, soft love, like mother like. Conservatives, more like father like. Tough love, right? So it's wrong, unfair taking, unconstitutional taking, in violation of this property right in the Fifth Amendment and 14th Amendment. Okay, it's not fair that government take my money through via tax and feed those criminals and homeless people with my money. By means of taxation. I don't think it's fair. Yeah, tax the liberals and feed those criminals and homeless people. Because liberals, they are okay with that. But conservatives, we are not okay with that at all. Okay, so don't force me to pay for their food when they don't want to work and when I work. When they don't abide by the law when I do. Because that's not fair. That's unconstitutional taking of property. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, I'm taking my stance. I'm maintaining my conservatism despite my desire to retire to my bed. I guess Justice Ginsburg feel the same way about her liberalism. Okay, so there's some similarity there. Oh well, I don't hate her. I don't hate people anymore. Okay, I try to understand. I kind of do. Alright, so given their environment that they grew up, or that environment, that metaphysical, ideological environment they're living in, atmosphere, yeah, some people become liberal, some people become conservative. It's all environmental influence. So it's kind of God's mission, both liberal and conservative. Okay, God created all the ideology in the universe, ideologies, and He kind of planted us into those different ideological landscape. We were just born there and influenced by that, and we take that out as a mission. But then there's Jesus, okay, the absolute love. Love your enemy. Yeah, I think that's really the greatest teaching. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of Jesus. I do think he's my savior, my guidance, leader, Lord, boss. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so I'm just sleepy. Okay, so my stomach wasn't doing very good. Okay, so all right, thank you. Good night. Bye.